What's going on, guys? It's Dramon, and I just picked up the Under Armour Curry 3 this weekend, and I have to say, this is a model that I'm really excited to play in because not only is it a signature model, and those are always fun to do performance reviews on, but I just got done playing in the Clutch Your Drive 3, and those were a fantastic on-court performer. So I was really excited to see what Under Armour would do with the Curry 3, and now that we have those in hand, let's just start with the thing I found most interesting, and that was the fit. I had the luxury of being able to try these on just to make sure that I would get the right size, and when I tried a size 10.5 on, which is usually what I get, the Curry 3 just felt way too long. There was too much dead space in the toe box area for me to feel comfortable with. So when I tried a size 10 on, the width was a little bit narrow, but I figured that the thread-borne and anafoam materials would break in and loosen up just a little bit because the length in the size 10 was absolutely perfect. My toes were exactly where I wanted them to be. So if you're asking me, I would say go down half a size. But if you ask someone like Nightwing, he would say just go true to size. So I really don't know what to tell you. These should be readily available at your local shoe retailer across the country because Steph is such a popular player. So I would highly recommend trying these on in the store because it looks like the Curry 3 is just the shoe that you're gonna have to try on to figure out what size works best for you. The next thing I want to talk about is the thread-borne upper. I was really excited to see what thread-borne was gonna be all about because Under Armour really hyped it up during the ad campaign for the Curry 3. So when I got them in hand, my first impressions were, it's decent, it doesn't blow me away, it's not bad at all, but it just didn't give me this wow factor like PrimeKnit or Flyknit did. And if I had to pick my favorite out of the three, being thread-borne, PrimeKnit, and Flyknit, I mean, it would be PrimeKnit, it's not even close, but I am more excited about the anafoam material that's used on the entire medial side because once anafoam breaks in, which quite frankly takes a little bit of time, it gives you an unrivaled one-to-one customizable fit that just feels absolutely fantastic. I will say that there is not a lot of thread-borne. I mean, there's all of these fuse overlays throughout the entire shoe where you need it the most, like the toe box, near the midsole, and eyelets. There's nothing wrong with that. It just kind of doesn't leave the thread-borne a lot of surface area. And like I said, that entire medial side is just basically anafoam. As far as the cushion, the Curry 3 does use charged foam, which is a bummer from my point of view because I love Micro G. It's my favorite cushion setup on the market today. That's not to be found here. Curry seems to like charged foam, so that's what we're getting. I will say that the midsole does seem a little bit more forgiving than the Curry 2, which is not saying much because the Curry 2 was pretty firm. Moving along to the outsole, I have no doubts on the traction with the Curry 3 whatsoever. I mean, full length herringbone, multi-directional, not an inch of space is wasted. These are gonna perform solid on court. As far as outsole durability, the rubber compound isn't very flimsy, but it's not entirely durable as well. So I do expect these to hold up for a decent amount of time, but it's not gonna be something crazy like XDR rubber. One thing that I did notice was that the midfoot does seem a little elongated, so I could see these being a little bit clunky. So that's definitely something I'm gonna look at while I'm wear testing this model. As far as the support, as you can see, there's this big exaggerated heel cup that keeps your foot from shifting side to side, keeping it on the footbed. And it works in tandem with these carbon fiber pinions on both the lateral and medial side. I really don't know if this adds a whole lot to the Curry 3. I feel like if Under Armour didn't place these on the Curry 3, the price point would be a lot lower and people would be happier, but you know, at least it didn't hurt my foot while my foot was inside the Curry 3. So at least it's that, but I really don't think that the carbon fiber pinions were necessary. As far as the Curry 3 aesthetically, I really enjoy how they look, especially this back end. I love that exaggerated heel cup with the embossed SC30 logo. I think it looks really nice. I love the duality in materials between thread-borne and anafoam. And I also think that those carbon fiber pinions do add something visually to the Curry 3. I'm just not sure if they were necessary from a performance point of view. But that's pretty much all I have to say about the Under Armour Curry 3. If I left anything out and you still have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. There will be purchase links to this model in the description box below so you can copy pair for yourself. My name's Jaron. It's been great having you. Peace. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Derrick Rose. Yes, these are all guys who have won the league's most valuable player, and last year we had our first ever unanimous MVP, meaning next up on the list is Derrick Rose's white and orange colorway of the Adidas Rose 7. Now usually I'm not a huge fan of orange, but for the New York Knicks, I can make an exception, especially with this colorway of the Rose 7 because they look pretty nice on court.